Subscribe to Avas today. Click on the bell icon for latest national and international buzzing news.
And friends, first of all, I'm very, very sorry for my inordinate delay because due to the end of the year, a lot of things is happening all over the country and a lot of activities is going on in New Bombay also. So we have to work very, very hard. I'm just coming from the office. I will return to the office and sit till 9 o'clock or 9:30, I don't know. Yesterday also it was late. We were sitting, all of our officers together, sitting till about 12 in the night. So in spite of all that, since I have promised, I asked the management to start, so I will not able to make, but they have insisted that you should be here. And I always love to talk with the youth. Not because the version only that you are the future of the country and future of the nation, but at the same time, I just wish to say you that we are lucky that we have born about 58 or 57 years early than you people. That time I don't have the competition. I don't have the options which you have today. You are coming into a country which is the youngest country in the world. In 2020, the average age of the nation is going to be 29 years. And China will 37 years and Japan is about 48 years. So you are going to be the youngest country. What it means? It means that you have to strive for everything you want to achieve into the world or for yourself. But at the same time, when we were born, we are one product kid. We have one HMT watch. We have one Bata shoes. We have one sandal, one soap. We have only one ready-made garment, that is Raymond. But you have many, many options now. And to select that option and allured by those options are very high. So your life is going to be very, very tough. The question is that whether you are prepared for that life and how to prepare for that life. The first thing which is very important is education. And all the educational institution is updating themselves. Can I? Yes, because I'm not able to see this crowd. Can you? So the first thing is that education. And the second thing, as a police officer, I'm worried about, and just to warn you, because the gadget which you are using each and every day, and mobile which you are using, the Facebook which you are using, how many of you have the Facebook account? Can you put your hand up? And how many has Twitter account? And how many has Instagram? And those who has put up your hand up, how many of you is 18 years old? Anybody who is 18, below 18, is not legally supposed to have Twitter account, Instagram and Facebook account. You are committing a crime under IPC 265, under which you can be punished for 2 years of the imprisonment. First warning. How and why I am telling you. While opening your Facebook account, you have an option where they put the terms and condition and you click, I agree. You don't have the right. Those who are in commerce and economics must be aware of there is an act called Contract Act. You can't have a contract unless you attain the age of 18. So you are making a contract. So one thing which you should be aware, when you have the problem with the Facebook and WhatsApp, and you are below 18, you are yourself responsible for that. So you have to be alert. Second thing is Instagram. And the another thing which I am talking about, there is an inverse relation between the number of the friends and the age. The younger people have, somebody might have 1,000 friends, somebody have 2,000 friends, and somebody, if you go to the age wise, if somebody is 65-year-old, he might have 100 friends. So as you become young, the friend list increases more. You have more bigger friend list. Why? We have to think about it. As per the scientist and anthropology, the number of the people you can have together, or an animal can have a community group of the people, depends upon their brain size of the front lobe. And this says for the human being, it should not more than 150. It's called Dunbar number. If you are having more than 150, you become so altruist and generous that without realizing, each person having Facebook account, WhatsApp account, including me, who has died, REP, hardly bothered. Friend's mother died, RIP, heartfelt condolence. Friend's birthday, who is that? Happy birthday. So become so generous in expressing yourself, you hardly wish 4 or 5 friends in a day you can when they are physically present. Only 4 or 5. That's also बहुत दूर है, कहाँ जाना है यार आज, उसके यहाँ से रिटर्न गिफ्ट क्या मिलेगा ये सोच लो पहले. Then you decide. But on the Facebook and WhatsApp, so generous. From where this generosity came, you have to understand that. When you use internet or cyber, the biggest mistake we feel and commit, that is called perceived unanimity. Perceived. आप सोचते हैं कि आपको देखने वाला कोई नहीं है, रूम बंद है, लाइट ऑफ है, बेड के अंदर बैठे हुए, रात में 2 बजे चैट किए जा रहे हैं. But on the digital world, nothing is sacred. Each and every, how much you delete your conversation, you are leaving a digital footprint and digital dust, which any cyber forensic can detect. So the moment you feel that nobody is knowing what I am doing, that it gives you the power. And that power we say uninhibition. The thing which is inhibited, you are not supposed to do, you are not in one-to-one, you will not do, the moment you feel कि हमको कौन देखता है. And that is started. Then the friendship list is increasing. How many here there is no parent? I will ask the parent and the family member how you can keep your son, which is not old enough. In the society, when a person, a drunken fellow, start living beside your house, he is smoking, shouting, beating the wife, what you will do? You make a complaint to the society. What is the argument? इनसे हमारे बच्चों पे गलत परिणाम होता है. But the same parent make their kids and son available into unmonitored cyber neighborhood. आपके बच्चों के साथ कौन चैट कर रहा है, किससे चैट कर रहा है, nobody is knowing and nobody is monitoring. So can you leave your son, 16 years, 17 years, 15 years son, daughter, at the CST station at 2 o'clock without being concerned? When you are allowing your kids and the kids are doing at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 12 o'clock a chat with the neighbor, with the person, with the personality who might be sitting in the next door, or he might be sitting somewhere in USA. Without monitoring, you are allowing. So this is a danger which we have to look into, and the kids should, and the young people should realize. We have the concept in the cyber crime that is called cyber syndicate. This is a place where nobody is going to oppose. The person opposed, you can kick him out. So you create a group of likable people who like you and who can talk about you, who can talk what you believe in, and who can talk you love in talking. So you are not facing a contrast view or the adverse view or the other side of the coin. You are going and taking only those which you love to know. So when you come in the world, why the today kid is so violent, so insensitive? Sometimes parent ask me, I ask the parent, why your kids are so indisciplined, insensitive, and sometimes very, very sensitive, because he has not understood the other side. Nobody has told, because he is in the cyber syndicate where only their mind and their likable thing is being taught and explained. Now, if you have 600 friends, you have 1,200 friends. If somebody start criticizing you, one of the member, and everybody start following you, in one family, if 2 or 3 family members start shouting on one person, his life become miserable. So on the internet, on the Facebook group, when one person is being targeted and other followed them and targeting that person, his life is ruined. His life is simply ruined. That is called cyberbullying. And might be a lot of amongst you will not come forward, might be suffering from that. Cyberbullying about your look, about your health, about your character, about your clothing, about your parent, about you anything. And the worst thing is that this we called in criminology is called bystander syndrome. Bystander syndrome says if there is a crime committed in front of many people, you become sure that nobody will come to help. Because this is a diffusion of responsibility. Everybody says, दूसरा जाएगा ना मैं क्यों जाऊंगा, सब वीडियो निकालेंगे. When there is a 1-to-1 crime, one accused, one criminal, one accused, one victim, and one witness, he will certainly help. He will certainly help. This is we say in our criminology, when there is a riot and there is a lot of witnesses, you say the person is going to die. If there is a few witnesses, they will certainly try to support. And that is a proven thing. That is called bystander syndrome. And that happened into the cyberbullying when you are 500 friends. Out of 500, 300 is accusing you. 200 will never come to your support. And that creates the life of the kid miserable. The thing is that I'm not telling you don't use Facebook, you don't use Twitter, you don't tweet Instagram. But be aware what you are using for. Be aware the dangerous and the implication lied with it. Recently, there is an organization called National Center for Missing Children and Abused Children. NEMSA, National Center, NESMAR, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. What is this organization about? I'm just telling you. These organizations all over the world collect the data related with the child pornography and submit to the National Police Record Bureau. 4 days back, Navi Mumbai has received 38 people's name who is either posted or created something obscene and posted on the social media. Sometime you get from somewhere and post. Sometime you create and post. Sometime your friend creates and you make him the viral. The thing is very common now, viral kar diya. Now, that post has given me the name of the person, age of the person, IP address, lat long. Only thing I have to go there and catch those. My hitch, my problem as a police officer, I consider myself a bit sensitive police officer, is that out of 38, the age profile is 15 to like 28. Any of you may be there. So be aware, that's what I am telling you. We are watching, not we. Police is not only watching, the world is watching. There is a lot of organization world over. Second thing I just want to warn and advise you. Whatever the post you create and post on your WhatsApp and social media, in the police department, we simply search the, if we have to know anybody, Facebook account nikal lo. What all he does, we come to know. So a lot of country in US, my brother is with the HR. He says कि we spend $10 for getting the profile of that candidate from the social media. And there are agency, they will collect all the photograph, all the information, though you have posted for years together. Sometimes you were young, 12, this is the fun age. You might going biking, having a beer glass in one hand and motorcycle hand. That also in front of the interviewer. Whatever you post, that is available before the interviewer. And he will ask you this question. Ki when you are driving with the dicker or you are driving without helmet with your friends, going to the party, whether you are obeying the traffic rules, then you will realize, when sir, for the last 4 years I am doing my engineering, I am wearing the helmet, then he will show you the photograph. So whatever you post anywhere, Instagram has a lot of hands up. So whatever you post, the question will be related in your interview with your post only. You are wearing this dress. You are saying your family income is this. From where you have purchased this dress. You are wearing this earring. Which year you have purchased that earring? Which earring, sir? This is the photograph available. And this is very common practice nowadays. Very, very common practice. I can tell you, I will give you I have requested the DCP to organize a interactive mobile cyber crime workshop. I can tell you within seconds, without giving you or taking or touching your mobile, I can send the message on your mobile from your number. And the tool is available at the cost of $10. I can send the email ID, any email ID you may name, President of India, Prime Minister of India, whatever. I can send an email from that email ID to you. And if you are not very careful, a lot of industries has lost crores of rupees into that. So be aware, the gadget which you are using is very, very useful, very, very useful, but it is invading your privacy also, purposefully, not for the sake of the things. Indulge into something and be careful. I'm very, very fed up with some of the family. They go on the vacation and take the photograph, and the same moment they put on the WhatsApp or Instagram, whole family enjoying in Dubai. मेरा घर खाली आप लूट के ले जाओ. घर पे कोई नहीं है. You have given the instruction. You have invited the thief. Okay, I am going to Dubai, whole family. नौकर भी खड़ा है. I am बगल वाला मैं हूँ, मैं उनके फ्रेंड बुक फेसबुक में मेंबर हूँ. किसी ने पूछा, अरे फलाना साहब कहाँ गए? अरे वो तो पूरे के पूरी दुबई में, कितने दिन में आएंगे? नहीं, आज तो दुबई में थे, कल तो लगता है कि वो अमेरिका जा रहे हैं. ओके, 6 दिन और है मौका. Tomorrow our officers sometimes put the Instagram or Facebook. I come to know, okay, he has not taken the permission. What he is doing in Dubai? Departmental proceedings through. So sometimes because I remember one friend told me once, I was that time serving in intelligence bureau. So one of the railway senior officers come to me. I was in Nagpur that time and told me, I was senior to him. He told me, भैया, so हमको विदेश जाने का शौक है. Go. You are earning, yaar. Why don't you go? And that time the cheapest flight from Nagpur to Dubai started at 6,000 rupees return flight. And we could go. Take the permission and go. नहीं, permission कौन लेगा? हम go. Go, लेकिन किसी को बताना नहीं. Then his statement come. विदेश जाने का फायदा क्या जब फोटो नहीं खींच के फेसबुक पे डाले? तो यदि आप विदेश केवल फोटो खींच के दिखाने के लिए जा रहे हैं तो मत जाइए, एंजॉय करने के लिए जाइए. And don't put all the information which you are. And the second thing which I want to tell you people, whenever you are attacked, cyber attack, and somebody is exploiting you, somebody is demanding you something, because we have received some Interpol information where one person from sitting in Thane, he contacted one girl in Malaysia. Malaysian police has, when I was in CID, the Interpol has told us, he catch hold of this gentleman. He went from the Facebook, the friend list of his Facebook account, and each girl, he has compelled to send him a photo, semi-naked and half-naked photo to him. And everybody obliged. And then he started sitting in Thane, exploiting those girls. So one of the parent has caught one of the girl, what you are doing? Then she caught some photograph and then went to the police station. Police station do the investigation and send the report to us. So this is a area which is faceless, ageless. You might have heard the news, I don't want to name, in Kharghar. Might be Mr. JD has run a story about that or not, I don't know. That one 65-year-old person looking for a girlfriend spent about 95 lakh rupees on internet, online, paid. And that is a public news. I am not revealing anything. That is in the public domain. Offense has been registered. We went to catch hold the full-fledged that is called call center. managed by the girls and the boy, and they are targeting the old people. Going through the Facebook, find out Facebook what his interest, going to his internet search what he is interested in looking for. Okay, he's seeing a porno a lot. Okay, send them honey drop. And once he got the honey drop, then okay, exploit him. 95 lakh rupees, a retired person has some given. So somebody is asking you, exploiting you, don't hesitate. Don't become ashamed of anything. You are a kid, you are supposed to commit mistake. Don't hesitate. Come to the police station. Come to the police station, come to the cyber cell department. We are going to help you. We are going to help you. We can save you from being suffering more. And ask the parents and the teacher also. Don't put any stigma on that kid, that child, that young boy or girl that she has committed any mistake. That is a world, a cyber world, where all the users are new. They don't know the ramification. They don't know the spread of the problem which is going. That is the important thing which I want to talk about, the gadget which you people are using it. Today, you are all young. As I told you, you have a very tough future. You have to struggle very hard and to be for your survival. But at the same time, you have a lot of opportunity. I tell all the students one thing: the sooner you realize what is your learning process, the better for you. Each person has a different learning process. Somebody, one of my friend, I remember, is a DZ Odisha now, Abhayji. He's a senior to me. I never see him reading and touching the book. He say कि मैं गुरुमुख मेरे लिए सबसे बड़ी बात है. Anything coming from the teacher, it got imprinted into mind. So he will not leave any class, but he never read after class. And whenever he has to understand something, he called 2 or 3 person and asked him to discuss karo mere saath. And he discuss and learn. It is his learning process. I learn by reading, underlining, and taking the notes. It's my learning process. My brother is a younger brother, he is an IITian. He read only once. And he remember everything. So you should know what is your learning process. Each person has a different learning process. Don't fall prey to that thing. वो तो रात भर पढ़ता है. I know everybody who रात भर पढ़ता है और जो 1 घंटा पढ़ता है equal score करता है. So his learning process might be mugging everything. Your learning process is just understanding everything. You carry on with your learning process. Don't try to follow their learning process. It is vice versa also true. Don't say कि वो 1 ही घंटा पढ़ता है इसलिए अच्छा करता है. So you understand, you know your learning process and follow that learning process. First thing at this juncture I want to tell you. The second thing which I want to tell you, the sky is open. The sky is open. You have a lot of opportunity which is not available to us. I remember, and that story I told it a lot of time. When I was a student, I want to do the hotel management. And where my father was a lecturer, and mother was also a lecturer. So I went to father. My father was a lecturer of the psychology. So I asked Papa, मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं जरा सा hotel management कर लूँ. And totally feudalistic style, my father told me, okay, तुमको पढ़ा लिखा इसलिए रहे हैं कि तुम बर्तन साफ करो. So that was the mindset in which we grew up. Now the mindset has changed, completely changed. You have an opportunity. You can become a bartender. You can become a dresser, you become a hotel management, you become the event management, anything. But do the thing which you love to do. Don't do anything in which you don't, the thing which you don't like, and do a thing. With these words, I thank the management for calling me, and I'm again really, really very, very sorry for being late, because I feel very bad when somebody comes to my function late. But unfortunately, today was the circumstances was such that when I was planning to come, I asked my PA to ask them whether I should come or better I should not come, because I feel very bad coming late. But today was some problem. Again, I have to rush to my office to clear those things. So thank you very much for calling me and felicitating me and giving the opportunity to talk with the young brain, because I have a lot of hope from you. At the same time, a lot of expectation. And only thing, the last thing after closure, I just remind, because please follow the traffic rules. Don't give me the impression that most uneducated person is the educated person who doesn't understand the traffic rules. Because all the traffic rules violation is done by the educated people. Unfortunately, how India is going to be the great nation? When educated people is knowingly trying to violate the rules which is made for them, it's not for the commissioner or the traffic constable, it is for your security. I'm just telling you the figure, you will be mind-boggling figure in Navi Mumbai. Last year we have lost 268 young life. 268. Where is the murder is only 35. The loss of human being and the loss of life is impact the family in the same fashion. And we are not using the something and taking the precaution and losing the life. Thank you very much.